sets it back. Look at this set by Bruno, all the way across the court. Hits some tips it to his middle.
Bruno, what makes a setter a great setter?
First of all, I think it's understand your teammates. Understand who you have in your team and be humble to do the best for your team. It's difficult sometimes when you play like in a collective way to understand that you have to be the best for them. It's a lot about generosity. To give them the best ball, even if you are not doing the most important thing for a setter. So you are playing for them. And I think this is so important for a good setter, to understand who you have in the team and how is the best way you to play to be this team effective and to make this team win.
For a lot of volleyball fans, Bruno is one of the best setters in the world. What else is there to improve?
I'm quiet. I don't know if it's the right word. I never think that I'm in the good moments. I always think that I can improve and I can do another steps in my game, mentally, technically, or physically. So I'm always impatient about that. I'm always trying to do better, and maybe that is one of the points that put me for so long being in a high level. To never accommodate in what I am doing. I just want to do better and to try to improve. So that's it. I think I can be more precision. I can play tactically better every year on every competition. So that's it. I just want to try to do another steps.
You've won a lot of gold medals. You have an Olympic gold medal, World Championships, World Cup. Was there ever a time, maybe just for 30 seconds, that you told yourself, man, I'm good? Be honest.
Yeah. It's quite difficult to answer this, because we are in a mood that you always just think about the next one that is coming. That's good for sometimes, but sometimes you have to just to stop and to think about what you're doing about so many years. And for sure, after the Olympics, that was for sure my obsession, my biggest dream ever. And after 2 silver medals in Beijing and London, after one in Rio was man, I'm done. I won everything with the national team, since World Cup, World Championship, Grand Champions Cup, World League, and now the Olympics. So I'm done. But then when I started again with my team, my club, when I enter in that court again, and that that feeling about play, about practice again, just came again, and no, I want more. So let's continue to do, and let's continue this journey, but for sure, in some moment after winning the Olympics, I was oh, now I don't think that I have a lot of objectives anymore. But when I came back for the club and I started to play again and to practice, I understood that I'm a volleyball player and I love this career, and I just want to keep another objectives.
What is the difference between Bruno in 2008, 12, 16, and 2021?
For sure, the experience. Now I understand my emotions. I can be, I think, maybe a best teammate for the team, for my colleagues, and that is so important, not just for a setter, but for a captain. The responsibility, it's more now, the pressure, because when I came for the first Olympic Games in Beijing, I was 22, so I was the younger guy, and was different. I didn't have too many expectations. Nobody was expecting a lot of me, and now not just inside the court but outside the court, like trying to have and to give the best chemistry and harmony for this team. It's something that I really need to do. So this responsibility it's higher now, but I'm feeling like a young guy with the same energy, and that's a good thing, I think. For sure, I don't have the same level of physicality, but I think the mind can manage that and do better things that in the past.